So here's the Junebug. Anyways, so that light takes a lot of electricity. Now you can jump to the other side. And this is 2 fans, 2 electric fans, and 2 alternators, and a light bar. And I'll show you, those are green lights. And I'll show you what we have in store in here. So we're at 149. This temperature,
I like
it smells like a weird chemical because
it has a smell.
No, I know, because that's some smell from a broken gauge, the xenon gas or something like that, or whatever it's called. Anyways, so what this is this is a voltmeter, and it's supposed to be an amp meter, an ohm meter, an amp meter that would be telling me how much amperage the fan is drawing. But for some reason not working, even though I put it in line. So I'm going to unplug that other fan. Hear the difference? That other fan is just really bad. So I let it go for a while, and I'm at 149 on this here. So this here is a temperature sensor on top of the manifold. It's a aluminum manifold, and it's a temperature sensor that has foil tape taping it to the manifold. So it's pretty much touching the aluminum. And this here is a immersed sensor in the coolant sensor, and it's in the coolant itself. But those tend to break or fade, you know, they're not the most accurate either. But so it's a digital version of a temperature gauge, and this one here is an adjustable. See, I can do this. See this here, it's set to 151. So at 141 it turns off, but at 151 it comes on. One fan comes on, then the second fan comes on. So behind here is 2 relays, and they're 30 amp relays each. Each relay is 30 amps. So one fan comes on and it draws 30 amps. If necessary, it'll draw a full 30 amps.
Correct.
And then when the second fan comes on, 10 seconds later, this thing augments it. You know. So then what I added here also is a switch here to turn off the subwoofers, and that, see, the subwoofer switch is here, right? Now, when I turn this on, I get my voltage for, this is just temporary. This is to measure how much the fans are drawing. Like I said, I'm kind of doing a little research with all this.
Yeah.
So which fan is more efficient, how much amperage was it drawing, I can't tell because this thing's not working. So I have to get a different one of these. It tells me the volt minutes or whatever, I don't know, VM. Anyways, so what I'm doing here is just documenting what I put into the van so far. But this here is my voltage on the van, on one alternator, the van alternator, which runs the battery and the lights and all that, and the fan and the heater and the windshield wipers and all that. And so this other voltage here is based on this switch, right? Which now I have a switch for it. So I can, my voltage for the battery that's underneath that seat, it's a marine battery, is at 13.8 volts, right? And if I turn on my subwoofer switch, now I can do that too, because this switch overrides the subwoofer switch. So I'd like to get the subwoofer switch probably red, right? And take this green switch and put it for them lights down below that are green. But the green lights down below need a bigger switch than the subwoofer switch doesn't need much. So anyways, so this is adjustable, and I have it adjusted to where it's pretty cool. You know, you can adjust it from 150, but it doesn't seem to turn off then. The fan did turn off before, and I set it to like 160, so I'm going to set it to 155 and see where we're at. See how easily I can do that from in here? Most cars, you can't do this. You know, you just... So they have them with an app too, where you can just do this on your phone. But basically, for Junebug, we have this version, which is a little more muscle car version or aftermarket, you know, European race car. So I set it to 155, and it's a cheaper version that isn't an app applicable. But anyways, it works for $25. I'm controlling both fans. The relays alone are worth $10 each, you know. So it's all potted. It's all. So I had most of the guys put this out in their engine bay. So see this here, how bright it is? So I put that there.
Nice.
So during the day, if I need it, but so yeah, it's pretty neat. I got it all installed. All right, everybody. Well, that's all you get to see for now of this glorious van.
Hola, buenas.
I don't know if you can see me. Probably not in the dark. But that's how it is. I don't have an interior light. Although we do have this light. See how nice this light was?
What up?
That one.
Fish with eagle.
So that one I can see. Hey, how's it going there? Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah,
not the light there.